Good morning, 9 of December 2019. Piotr here, it's my pleasure, and this is LiteForex Global YouTube channel, and we are going to check three majors at the very beginning of the week, right? Let's start with the cable. So even after Friday's good payrolls, we saw just tiny pullback, and market was trying to continue today to the upside. And what is important here, what we are testing, right? It's very significant level, so we know where the stops are, right? From the seller's perspective, in that case, what you would like to see at the end of the day, okay? We have to try to visualize this. So you want to see this type of the candle around the end of the day, right? With the upper shadow, but the daily close below, right? And we are talking, we want to see this here, right? Today, this type of the setup, okay? That's from the seller's perspective, and we are going to switch to the lower time frame, and we are going to discuss this. On the other hand, bulls are still following the upside break based on and trading higher based on this possible flag and continuation to the upside. So in that case, if you are a bull, what you want to see today the close above. That would be great, right? And in that case, if that is done, if we have the upside break, right, like this, then probably there are going to be some kind of the retest, maybe a little bit lower, and I do believe market is about to try to trade towards 134. So that's the next level for the bulls. All right, that's the next level for the bulls. So from the daily chart perspective, we know what is going on. We know that the daily chart and daily close is gonna be important. Depends how it looks. The next steps are going to be taken, right? From the intraday perspective, in that case, let's have a look what we have on the hourly chart. So there was some kind of the consolidation, here, right? Let me place. Then there was a drop ahead of the, then there was a drop after non-farm payrolls, and really the stop's been taken out, right? So now we have a little bit of the pullback going on, all right? And it's going to be very interesting from the intraday perspective. Well, the buyers are right here on that breakout candle, so we are talking about the levels close to 31.45, and two consecutive hourly close below might be considered as market lost momentum, and bulls are not able to push prices higher. So from the intraday perspective, if you are a bear, right, then you wanna see the close below, two consecutive close below, retest and move lower. So that would looks like break like this, 2 hours below, retest and continuation to the downside, right? So what would be the downside? The first level is gonna be around 30.80, okay, to the downside. In case you are a buyer here, all right, then what we have to do, make the simple measure of that drop, right, and the same size to the upside, right? So if that was 60 pips, right, so 60 pips from the buying level 31.45 is gonna give us 32.05, 32.10, right? So the buyers, intraday buyers, are here, okay? and buyers don't want to see the breakdown with the close. We might see lower shadow, but we don't want to see the close below 45. All right, so that's the cable. Let's switch to the dollar yen. Let's switch to the dollar yen, and here is important thing, showing that with this particular yen, dollar is not doing well. Actually, not doing that well, right? Overall, dollar is doing well, but not with the yen, and actually with the cable because of this election as well. But that's the different story with the UK election. We are going to discuss next time. Anyway, there was a strong rejection last week, and even after the payrolls, right, there was attempt to spike higher. And if you remember, if you watch our last meeting during the payrolls, well, I've been waiting for a little bit higher levels, right? But as you can see here, right, the Friday overall was downside day. Okay, so it was not that great. We are right here right now testing very important levels. We were discussing them last week. So this type of the support around 108.25, 108.20. Okay, and below, right, this type around round number 108. Okay, so that's very significant. So what we have to the upside red dotted line, a yearly open, and to the downside 108, right? So we have like 150 pips trading range, and well, there is a CPI and FOMC till Friday. I do believe that we are going to hold this 108. Okay, so there are two possible scenarios. I would like to fade the rallies, but I may try to trade the downside around 108. Okay, so let's switch lower. Let's switch lower to the hourly chart, and let's have a look what we have. Okay, all right. So I'm going to watch as a buyer, right? I'm going to watch this 108.25 as well as 108 we discussed, right? With both, right? I wanna see, even going lower to 15-minute chart, I would like to see either this type of the candle, right? So I want to see stop count but close above, the same on the lower level in case of the stop out here, and I will try to trade this one. What I'm going to trade the longs were, right? Of course, towards pre-non-farm payrolls high. Okay, I'm going to trade towards pre-non-farm payrolls high. Okay, so that's from the long perspective. From the short perspective, in case we are going to see the rally towards non-farm payrolls levels or pre-non-farm payrolls levels, right? I do know that the stops are above. Stops are above, and in that case, I would like to see the stops are being taken out. All right. And market testing somewhere closer to 108.95, 109. Okay, and from here that would be my short setup. So we have both sellers and buyers around 150 pips range ahead of the US CPI and ahead of the FOMC. Of course, I will update if necessary. Now, finally, euro dollar. I told you that as long as we are below post ISM, if you remember, we've been filled with our shorts post ISM last Wednesday, right? We were trading live this. So as long as we were below, there was a possibility to try to trade this shorts. And of course, good payrolls, right? So now we know, and I truly believe dollar is going to stay stronger as long as we are below both, below post ISM high and below post non-farm payrolls high or pre non-farm payrolls high, right? So usually I'm looking only to sell here. Usually, if that would be the normal trading day, right, and normal trading week, not end of the year, right, that would be my setup, right? That would be my setup. But because it's unusual, right, we have this type of the week only once per year, towards the end of the year, right? So in that case, yes, I'm going to wait and see if we can retest this combination of the ISM, non-manufacturing, and NFP high. And that's the zone, that's the levels where I want to trade, right? No change if you are a buyer. If you are a buyer, you are looking for this latest weakness over here, so levels close to 110. That's your probable buying opportunity here, right? So you have to patiently wait for the move and retest the lower levels. All right, guys, don't be trapped. That's it from me for now. In regards to the majors, have a great rest of the day and see you around.